Welcome back. All right, so quick little news video before we get into tonight's games. Also, just as a side note, I am going to the Abbotsford Canucks game tonight, so I will not be able to see everything that happens tonight in hockey. Got those season tickets. Might as well use them for myself for a change tonight. So, news from today, Tomas Hertl is staying right where he is. He's staying in San Jose. So if you have a Tomas Hertl jersey and you were concerned about maybe him getting traded and, don't worry about it. It's still good. 8-year deal for him. It's approximately $8 million. It's a little bit above $8 million each year. 3 years of that contract, the first 3 years have a no movement clause. The final 5 years have a limited no trade clause for Hertl. So pretty big deal for Hertl, and kudos on him for staying in San Jose, and I think it's the right call for both parties. Patrice Bergeron is out for at least the next 2 games for Boston. Bruce Cassidy saying it's an old injury that's flaring up. Okay, that means that Tomas Nosek will be on the top line as the center tonight. And again, with Boston, they're pretty firmly entrenched in the playoffs, but losing Bergeron for any period of time is concerning. We'll see how they do. I've mentioned in previous seasons how they do well without him, but this year they don't have Krejci. So usually in previous seasons, Krejci would step into that top line spot, and I don't think he's going to be in the lineup tonight. So it's Nosek's spot, and we'll see how things go for Boston tonight. Frank Vatrano has been traded to the New York Rangers. That happened shortly after the news video from earlier today. The Florida Panthers getting back a 2022 fourth-round pick and $2.5 million in cap space. $2.5 million is the cap hit for Frankie Vatrano, who has 10 goals this year. I like Vatrano. I think he could be a good top 6 forward in the NHL at some point. Think like a Brian Rust, where Brian Rust came in and there wasn't a whole lot of hoopla, and all of a sudden he's on a top line. I could see Vatrano having a similar trajectory in his career. I think Ranger fans are going to like him. Good work ethic, decent player, and again, if he gets a chance to succeed, I think he's got 20 goals a year potential. Again, because he's got 10 goals this year in Florida, not used, I think, as much as he will be with the Rangers. I've seen comments about why would the Rangers help Florida get cap space, because I think the Rangers like the player they're picking up. So I wish Vatrano the best with the New York Rangers. It'll be interesting to see where he slots into the lineup and how that works out. Jacob Chychrun, whose name's been in the news a lot. Apparently he may return sooner than expected. It was said to be at least 2 weeks out. Maybe it'll be a week. So, yeah, his name's been in a lot of trade discussions. I don't know exactly what the asking price is going to be for him. I've seen, multiple first-round picks, both in the event of, future first-round picks and players who were drafted in the first round previously. So, just first-round adjacent, I guess. But, yeah, so we'll see how things go with that and whether or not this diagnosis, being that he may be back sooner than expected, leads to a trade sooner or not. Alex Edler, full participant in practice. So for the LA Kings, who've been dealing with a lot of players out of the lineup, hearing that one might be coming back soon, that's good news. And on the blue line, where a lot of guys have been getting hurt, having Edler back should help. He was playing well at the time he got hurt. He finally got his 100th goal shortly before he got hurt. I think it'll be good if he gets back soon, because again, the LA Kings could really use some reinforcements right now, as they've lost a lot of players. So we'll see how long he's out. Let me know your thoughts regarding the Hertl extension in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think, too, about the Vatrano deal. I like it for both sides. So while I'm wearing San Jose, because I like them keeping Hertl for 8 years, I think that's a win. I think that for the Rangers in Florida, I think the Rangers get a player that could be very, very useful for them. Florida, they don't get a top draft pick. They get a 4th-rounder, mid-round pick, but they get that cap space to go out and add at the deadline, which they're going to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just tap it upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.